gonna see how you look, papi. Pero bien guapo, así bien perfecto, bien lástima.
Hey guys, so welcome back to our channel.
Hi.
Today we're actually gonna just do a little eating show for you guys.
Well, it's gonna be. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk, and I made some food.
Yeah.
So,
and bomb.
Okay, so we haven't tried it. Wait, chill, chill. Y'all no empezaron. Okay, so I made ensalada de pollo, you know, with vegetables. I never made it like this. I had it like, obviously, I cooked the chicken with love. Let me tell you something. So chicken, garlic, onion, let that shit cook up. You know, I cooked some vegetables, peas, zanahorias, and some other shit. And then drain, yeah, you should, you know. But then I added some jalapenos, and then mayonnaise and sour cream. I never done that, but I think it's gonna be good. We have tostadas. And I made some salsa today. Obviously, it's so good. Te va a enchilar el culo. Pero cuando te enchila el culo, that means it's good. So let's just go ahead and try it. But we're gonna talk about what we're gonna talk about. Look at this. You can't see it, but it's good. Go ahead. Go. What are you talking about today?
Today we're gonna talk about just advice to your younger self. You know, like what you would do different in your life.
So it basically is what we would do.
Yeah, for sure.
Obviously, us.
Me, I feel like if I was to give myself some advice into my younger self, I would just be like, just everything's gonna be alright, you know, like just for sure not make the decisions I made as a child to get in the lifestyle that I led for a minute, you know. But I would just do things a little different, and I would have probably not been so promiscuous. I could have saved myself for this man.
Fucking retarded as fuck. So that's what you would tell your younger self, not to be a whore, a hoe.
No, I would just you know just do things a little different, you know, like just.
This is para la salsa, güey.
I guess a lot of things
para la
different.
salsa, güey.
Go ahead.
So what were you saying?
No, I would just do things different. I would do things different on just when it came to just when I was 12 years old. How I think that age kind of defined my life and where it ended up turning to, you know. So I would think I would do that different. I would have probably just ran to my mom and hugged her at that time instead of, you know, running into the restroom, you know. But yeah. So I think that's pretty much it. Like, I mean, as a younger child, like I feel like at that moment I no longer had a childhood no more, you know, because I just felt like I was wrapped up in things I shouldn't have been wrapped up in. But yeah, that's kind of that advice for myself. What about you?
What I would tell my younger self, what I would tell my younger self is that everything's gonna be okay. You know, I wish somebody would have told me that, but nobody did. So if I can go back as a bird or something, be like, everything's gonna be okay. You know, or you're amazing. You're not weird. You're not weird. You know, nobody understands you, but one day you're gonna understand yourself. And you're gonna love yourself so much that you're gonna be okay with just being your best friend, your #1 cheerleader. You know what I mean? So that's what I will tell myself, because I needed that growing up. I feel like I was like, I was looking for like, please tell me something that I'm gonna be okay tomorrow. Definitely in the future. The future used to scare me. So I'll definitely tell my younger self that the future is not gonna be as dark as you think it's gonna be. Because I felt like, how could I be an adult? How could this weird kid that touches everything turns into shit is gonna touch something and be okay? You know what I mean? I feel like it was it was intense for me to even think that. Look, very young, I understood how to read people's eyes, because I saw my parents, and my parents, in their eyes, I saw disappointment. I saw disappointment. That's mostly it. Like, I know how to read disappointment in people's eyes. So that's why I always tell people that I love around me, you can try to pretend like you're not really saying something to your kid, but when we're kids, we're smart, you know what I mean? And we can, when you're a parent, you can be like, you think that your kids don't really feel you or don't see it in your eyes when you're telling something that they don't want to hear. But a parent, yeah, you can see it. And I saw it in my parents. I understood it really fast. So my younger self, you're a fucking king. And you're going to be okay. You know what I mean? So how did it taste?
Tasted fucking real good. Fire.
Yeah. Mmm. Mmm. I tried to make sure the chicken was really tender. I like to play with spices. My sister gave me like different honeys. Ooh. I love her.
There's honey in this?
Okay. When I was bowling, I added honey, pepper, like pepper flakes, garlic and onion, like really garlic and onion, and it melts after a while. But the honey just kind of complements everything. It's not sweet. You can't even taste it.
No, I really am not a big fan of honey at all.
He's not. But you know what? Honey to me is such a compliment with like spices. You have to kind of like eyeball it. You have to know. I love sweet and spicy together. You know, in a way that it just kind of blends and it just creates something so yummy. But it's delicious. I wanted this. Like,
yeah, you know, and going off kind of what he said about, you know, like, just being young and just, I don't know. I don't even know what else to really say about that, because I feel like that's so many different stories and so many other different times, you know. I guess that could be the only advice I would give myself, is to be like, just try not to put myself in situations that I put myself in, and just, yeah, just make better decisions, because I feel like I made my own life rough the way it was, you know, because of decisions I made. But I was young at the time, you know. I was young at the time, and that's probably like the one thing I think would have changed my life forever if I just never would have done that, you know?
That's beautiful, Michael. Sorry. We're just like so stuck on food right now. So what the fuck are we talking about? How we used to piece of shit when we were little. So I don't want to get super deep, because I know I can get deep, and I don't even catch myself.
Do it.
Like inside, I'm outside I'm like this, but inside I'm like crying, you know, but crying of just like acknowledging, because I feel like as adults, we're so afraid of acknowledge. We just want to move on from past, but the reality is that the past is who we are now, and the past will always be part of us. So I always try to acknowledge it, because trust me, when I was younger and I was getting older, I wanted my past to be dug in, buried, done. But that's not true, and I didn't know that. So I was really creating that, but then stuff was coming out of me, you know, all these different feelings, and I wasn't acknowledging it. I was ignoring it so much that I was expressing myself with all these different emotions, and I didn't catch it because I was ignoring it. So definitely I feel like my younger self, you know, was looking for that. What I will say to him now, to be great, amazing, and he's not trash. He's not a piece of shit. He's not a faggot. He's not a joto. He's not a maricon. And I'm saying this, I'm pretty sure a lot of people can hear that and be like, man, that's harsh. Well, that's what I was heard. You know what I mean? You don't like hearing that? Well, that's what I was hearing that when I was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. At 13, I said, done. Done. Off with the neck. And I stopped that because I decided to blend in. And I decided me standing out is not giving me the attention that I need. So it was the truth, man. People always want to come to me when I say fag, this and that, but that was the words that were said to me. So for me to use it, you don't like to say it, but why would it be said to a young boy? How could nobody protect this young boy? You know what I mean? I could have been a piece of shit. Here I am holding myself as strong as I am. And who's my backbone? You know what I mean? Damn, like for real. Let me eat food.
You know what? And for so long, I always thought that we had similar stories. And the older we're getting and the longer we've been together and just getting to know more of each other every day, we always continue to learn more, you know? our stories are so different, but they were so the same, you know. I felt like I was always looking for a man in my life, you know, like to I don't know, just because I didn't know. I was raised with all girls. He was too, but he, you know. Oh,
That's
sorry.
good.
So yeah, like I was raised with all girls, and I just felt like I would be that one little boy that was always just looking like I didn't have. I mean, I had my cousins that I would play with, but like when it came to my sisters, like they were being girls and doing their girl thing, that I would try to follow them, and I was always that little annoying brother that they always would like try to push away, you know, and that was my story, you know, and I just felt like I don't know, like as he speaks like about the word like faggot and this and that, I could hear that, like someone could, I mean, playing of course, call me that, and I'll be okay with it, because I don't define myself as one of those like that, you know. And so, but of course, if someone's in your face being very disrespectful, calling you that, then it's a little different story. But I never really defined myself as anything like that, you know. So
I did, and I hated it.
and I don't think I was ever really told. I think maybe like when I was little, like,
slapped
you know,
on my back a long
people
time
always
ago.
saying like, "Oh, you're gay," and just, you know, even though they were playing, and deep inside, I probably knew like maybe I was like that, you know, like, or you know, it just felt very disrespectful. But we were just kids, you know. So it was always a little different for me, and I don't know, like I guess I did want a man figure there, and I remember just even growing up, like my dad would be like, when my dad would come around, he would say like, "Oh man, look, there's a girl over there," and I used to always make excuses to be like, "Oh, it's my friend, I know her," but I mean I didn't know her.
So why would you say that?
Just because he was trying to get me to go hit on her or something, and I just didn't have that confidence, you know. It was weird. I don't know. It was just weird, like. I don't know, like not being man enough for the men, and not woman enough for the women. I don't know. I just didn't really know where to be, you know. But yeah, that's basically it.
I think that this is going definitely to a place that we're just speaking about our childhood. So it's not really no more of like. So the title's not gonna say that no more. Your title's gonna say, just speaking about
Just a little bit about the childhood.
us when we're children. Just a little bit of a piece, because I know I can speak about it, but I'm an adult now. Excuse me. But this doesn't affect me no more. I can feel it, and it will always feel something inside, but for me to see myself where I'm at, I can speak about it with the power. Whatever feeling comes with it, it's power no more. It's power. It's no longer pain and ashamed or alone, you know? And that's what it is for me, you know? Because me being really young, and be taken to Mexico and having a very struggle situation in Mexico, and then being left like a puppy in Mexico, and then being really young, be like, what's going on? Like, where's my mom? Where's my dad? You know what I mean? For whatever months I was, and then to be brought back over here with no English, and then being very different on top of that, that was a struggle for me. It was very, very hard. And then on top of that, you're being very... there's these things of like, I'm the only boy in my family, so my dad was extremely happy and excited when he knew he was gonna have a boy. So when the boy decides to move and to have his own little thing, it's having a little swag that he's not liking. He's very disappointed in his demeanor and his eyes, and me being so young, I can see it. And for him was a lot of anger, you know. So it was just, and my mom, there's pictures of me when I was little, of my dad, just like, my mom prides herself to say all the time, like, when you were born, your dad never helped you with none of your sisters, but when you came, he was feeding you the bottle, he was changing your diaper. But as a baby, I was just Google Gaga in this shit. I was just shitting and peeing and just being cute. But when I decided to move and started showing that I was a fragile kind of boy, I was, you know, I had a different demeanor to me. I was never nothing that he was. He definitely was like, wait, what? So that's when I noticed it. And it was very young, I noticed my dad. He felt like he couldn't show me no affection, because him showing affection to me or kindness wasn't encourage my faggotness, you know what I mean? My weakness, my feminineness, you know what I mean? something that he disliked, and that never went away. So kindness was never given to me from my dad, you know, and it's just what that is. But he taught me so much. He taught me how to be kind and how to not be, you know. I love my dad, but I mean, it's what it is. That's what so when Adam speaks about wanting a man in his life, I had that, you know. Sometimes you're wishing for something, but when your dad was there, he didn't influence him the best. There's good fathers out there. I'm not saying that his dad wasn't the best. Or my dad, but you know, sometimes you just have to be pleased with what you have. And when we're young, we don't know that. We don't even know. We just want other people's shit. You know, my dad was there, but he was just a body floating around, beating my motherfucking ass, analyzing every step I made. To the point, if I was, you know, sweeping and shit, I was holding it too faggoty. I was about to get my ass beat, you know? So, that's what that was.
Yeah.
Okay, I think this is getting too serious. But you know what? I like to speak real. I like to speak what it is. And I hope that people could just feel, because even though you're a woman or whoever you are out there, I'm a man, but we can relate. Because pain is pain, you know what I mean? But pain, you can overcome it. People don't overcome pain. And it makes me feel really happy that when I was that weak boy growing up, I'm a strong ass motherfucker now, you know what I mean? So I didn't think strength in me, never, you know? And that's what the fuck I am. I'm a strong motherfucker that stands with everything that I am, and I stand with it, and I acknowledge it. So I have told my dad so many times at this age, I am grateful that you have done what you've done, and because you have made me the man that I am. And he doesn't understand it, you know, but for me, I have no other choice but just to stand on this shit. Because if I'm over here crying and asking him for forgiveness, you know what I mean, or whatever it is, or wanting something, this is what that is for me. So I have to flip it and stand on it really strong and be, you know what, this is what it is. I'm the father that I am because of him. I went a different direction because of him. So it is what it is. The life that I have is because of my past. So I stand with it. So I mean, obviously, this is definitely feeling like
fucking therapy session. Get shit off our chest a little.
This food's supposed to be delicious, and it is, but it's like, damn.
Yeah, I just brought some.
Me va a caer bien mal. Me va a pegar chorro.
Yeah, but you know what? Let's just end it. Let's just end this right here, guys. It was supposed to be just something, you know. I don't know where it went, but that's just how we are, you know. We're just gonna go with the flow and just whatever comes out, comes out. You know what I mean?
We definitely did. But okay, change the subject. So Adam's update with Adam's foot. You know what I mean? He's gonna be off for a minute, you know, with me.
Yeah, they gave me more time off, like almost 2 weeks, and you know, I'm just gonna try to just for sure. I mean, go back to work as soon as possible, because that's what I do. It's the one thing I'm good at. I'm a good worker.
Okay, so but I brought that up because he's gonna be out for a little bit, and I'm excited, amigo. I'm excited. He's gonna be here with me. I miss him a lot since I don't see him that much. So I know it's such a situation that a good thing he's in pain, but it's not that much. He just needs to rest it, his foot. He's gonna be fine. Again, he has an appointment to. He went to the foot doctor. They checked. If you saw the other video, we're talking about how they checked him for STDs. Weird as fuck. And then tomorrow he has something to see if you're retarded. They want to see if he's retarded. Like, what the fuck's going on?
A psychologist. I'm gonna be seeing a psychologist.
They think
to make sure they think I'm a little crazy.
They think he's fucking off his rocker. Like, what is
it's for something totally different. It's not what you think, but
I'm thinking like,
that'll be a different story.
You're a whore, you're a retard. Like, what is going on, you know? So tomorrow he has an appointment with the fucking what
psychologist. Yeah, but I'm trying to book him an appointment because he for sure needs some psychology.
I don't need it. I'm fucking fine. If anything, I can teach this motherfucker something. So
alright, guys. Well, thank you for watching. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and definitely hit that bell to be notified every time we post videos every week.